It's now time for the Brown Brothers and Friends Saturday morning talk show. Get ready to laugh your ass off.
It must be Halloween, cause here come the spooks.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you saying I'm stealing?
The man didn't say you was stealing beer. Now come on over and sit down and shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, Benny. I would tell you to kiss my ass too, but you probably can't find it, you blind motherfucker.
Inspector T, how you doing?
Where the fuck you been, Foley?
Wait a second. Look, I just thought that if there was a problem.
Don't think, Axel. It makes my dick itch.
You have African-American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
You got candy?
Yeah, I do that right now.
Time to get correctly.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither. You motherfuckers. Y'all just a bunch of losers.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Yeah, we back. And we have a house full this morning. Man, we got my sisters from another land in the house today. I was going to say another lion. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. But we got them in the building this morning, man. My brother's in here, man. We finna have a good time this morning. We got a lot to talk about, especially after what happened last night and what took place at the filming session on the movie that we're doing. And we're going to get into that. But first, we got to do like we always do. Bro, how was your week?
It was good. It was good. I said last week that I was gonna start doing what pissed me off during the week. So I ain't have nothing to piss me off this week, so I'm cool.
You didn't have nothing to piss you off this
not
week?
this week.
Really?
No, I ran pretty smooth this week.
You ran pretty smooth this week?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You ran pretty smooth. Shelly.
Yes.
Let's talk to you because, I mean...
My talents were showing.
You had an experience, man. You had a nice experience last night, and man, let's just get into it, man. First, no, we're not gonna get into it yet. Let's talk about your week first. How was your week?
My week was good. You know, it's always good.
Okay.
I just sell myself on the internet.
That's all you got to say. You just sell yourself.
I sell myself on the internet, like high dollars. high dollars here, high dollar baller, honey, high dollars.
All right, be love.
Yes.
How was your week?
It was pretty good. I can't complain about it. It was eventful.
Eventful. Somewhat eventful.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all all the way here from North Carolina and Atlanta, man. So you know, y'all gonna have to share. Yeah, hey, I know y'all got some stories.
Oh, the drive was ridiculous. Y'all got all these trees and white people.
Then y'all got white people in Georgia too, man.
When I went into the Hardee's, I felt like I went in there wrong. I felt violated. I came back out. I didn't even get my food. I was like, they looked at me like I was in the wrong location.
You must miss that sign on the window.
Yeah,
I don't know, but you know what? When I walked in, the bathroom's like right in the front, and someone had shitted. Can I say this? Someone had shitted.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fucking God. And I'm like holding my, I'm like, how do you eat a burger after smelling that though?
Right.
Oh,
I bet you bought one though, didn't you?
I bought a burger though. And ate that bitch too. And I ate that sucker too. Y'all, I ate it.
Now, I don't know if you noticed or not, but they do have a sign on the door. We not supposed to go on the front door at Hardee's down here.
Nah, that's why they got a lot of side doors at restaurants.
I noticed it's all around.
Yeah.
But I did feel kind of crazy. The girl was looking at me like I was in Get Out. Why she looking at me all strange?
People, if y'all don't know, man, Shelly Live and V Love have a show they do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all talk about the show, man, because we definitely gonna get into that because I want to do that before we talk about all the shenanigans that happened and took place yesterday. But let's talk a little bit about your show. Now, y'all got shows that y'all do throughout the week. What are the days that you actually do them on?
Monday,
Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, and what's it called?
Shelly Live and V Love Bird.
Mm-hmm. And y'all talk about what?
Everything. Sex.
Lots of sex.
Money.
Oh, my goodness.
Men. Women.
Pimping.
Trifling niggas.
Tutorials on blowjobs. Tutorials on washing your ass.
Glad you said that. We talked about washing our ass last week.
Night. Yeah, you got the whiff. I ain't never smelled it. So let's
get
it together. Let's get it together.
Shelly, luckily, you and V Love, y'all both have big asses. We're going to go ahead and address the elephants in the room. Both of y'all got some elephant asses. But you got arms to match.
I got long arms.
Yes.
Yeah, Shelly, you can tie your shoes standing up.
I can wrap around my body twice. Thank you very much. Yes, I got the arms.
And that, that's one thing that kind of scared me about Shelly because I was like, I know she was tall, you know what I'm saying, but I was like, God damn, you in person that's a new height, you know what I'm saying. I was like, so you can't wear certain heels and I mean, because like
no.
Because the average height for a dude, well, I don't know what the average height
5'8".
Is it?
Yeah.
5'8".
Because I know we 6'1", 6'2". So
yeah, he thought I was taller than him.
On heels, she about 6'3".
I'm 6'3" with heels though. Like the ones I was gonna wear before I met little dude, I had to take him down, and I said, "Girl, I'm gonna tell that little man."
Now, y'all talk about you said sex and a lot of sexual type topics on y'all show. Mm-hmm. Now, because I've seen some of y'all shows, man, and they're great, by the way. Let me go ahead and put that out there, man. I enjoy them. They're very entertaining and very knowledgeable. But I was watching some of y'all shows. First thing, y'all two beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
So most of your audience that y'all have are men, right?
Yes.
Now, how do y'all get past the dudes that's trying to holler and actually do a show? Because I mean, I've seen they be in y'all motherfucking messages like crazy. Like, are y'all niggas listening to the show or y'all trying to holler?
Both.
We love them. We love them. We do. We love on them. We got the regular ones though.
Yeah, the regular ones that come every week. They on before we get on. They ready to pop on.
But
they still be in the inbox now. They be in the inbox.
We get a lot of dick
try
pics.
to shoot their shot.
That's not why we do this. People
dudes be setting it in full screen. They be like just blowing them up, making them bigger.
Right.
I'm serious. They set it with, they put our faces down there and be showing it over the face. It's different. It's different.
Listen, we was getting so many dick pics at one point.
We had to announce it. Like, please don't send them on. Don't send them on.
Don't send no more dick pics to V Love Bird or Shelly Live. And don't be blowing them up when you know you got a little dick and you want it to be bigger than what it is.
They hold them in their hands. I'm like, is this what we selling? Yeah, we get it all.
So these motherfuckers are like Picasso and they dick pic.
Yeah. Literally.
Okay, people.
But it's cool. I think.
Do y'all enjoy it? Because you have a smile on your face when you talk about it. You're like, it's okay. So I mean, now Vonda, she made it clear. Look, don't send me no more goddamn. But
how you stop it though?
She encourages this shit.
I do not encourage this shit. I say,
shit.
don't send them out ding-a-ling pictures. I mean, some of them be cute.
But then she start talking about blowjobs. So then she get all these dick pics. She be like, but you gotta
people
do
want
like
me to
this.
swallow and chew and lick balls.
Chew.
Wait,
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas out here? I ain't never had a motherfucker I want them to chew my dick.
Chew. Swizzle it.
What the fuck is swizzle? No, that's right. She in Atlanta, dog. Okay.
Listen,
Yeah, ain't no real nigga gonna say swizzle his dick.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither.
Swizzle it.
That's an Atlanta term. That's a Atlanta man term.
Yeah.
Could you swizzle my dick, please?
Swizzle. Look at it roll off your tongue, yo. Swizzle it a little bit.
Yeah,
What's that? Ask her about that little thing she do when she make that little noise they do. What you do when they do that?
I be doing like that. Y'all live.
Hold on. What noise do they make?
What's the noise he
The
said?
dudes, they be going,
What do you do to make them make that noise?
I be swizzling it.
I
do the swizzle effect. No.
I ain't the smartest man in the world, but swizzling sound like you do something to their ass.
Well, no. You can't just run ahead licking everybody's ass, y'all. I told y'all this
Oh
before.
my goodness! Oh my
We are
goodness!
not licking ass like that.
That sounds about
Like
right to make a
that.
nigga say hootie hootie hoo.
Right,
She talking about like
It
that.
turned real
not
bitch.
at all.
Bitch like. Woo-doo-woo-doo-woo.
fellas, y'all down in Atlanta, y'all gotta get it together, man. I mean, y'all look here. You shouldn't be making that hootie hootie hoo noise in the bedroom.
If somebody licking your ass, you gonna hoot.
Hey, first of all, ain't nobody. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Us Tennessee niggas don't get down like that.
Nah, we good.
They was having conversation last night. A homeboy said he liked to lick ass.
Yeah, but he wasn't from Tennessee. That nigga moved here.
Okay, he said he liked to lick ass. He didn't say he liked his salad.
Hollywood was like, hell no. And his wife was like, I can testify. But that dude was like, I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of nigga like to lick ass?
Right.
A lot of them.
Some like to get it licked. Hell.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
People
No, thank you.
in the behind closed doors, it's anything goes.
Look.
If it's your dude.
I still ain't licking his ass.
I consider myself in the top tier parts when it comes to being freaky and everything. You know, I'm not at the top of the top. You know what I'm saying?
You got a quite 10. You about a 9.5.
Yeah, no, I'm not even a 9.5. I think I'm probably about an 8.5 with my freakiness when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit I just won't do, and there's a lot of shit I'm not gonna let you do when it comes to my ass.
You feel like you want to hold the sheets.
Put him up. Put him
Look, I want to say this. I get it, you know what I'm saying? We grown, we adults, and you gotta, explore a little bit in adventure, but that's some shit that you just shouldn't do as a man. And, like last night they were talking about some beads and ass play and all that kind of shit. I don't give a fuck how much I love you or how freaky you think we are. You're not going that route with me. Well, I'm not doing the whole ass thing. I'm just not. There's nothing sexual about an ass.
Do you do ass in women?
What?
Do you like to give? That came out wrong. Do you like to do that to a woman?
What? Fuck her in the ass?
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't like that either?
No, I got.
Like, really?
No, I.
For real? That's my high note.
Look, I had and the Lord rest his soul, but I had a problem with Kobe when he took the ass. She gave him the pussy already. Why you won't take the ass? I don't understand that.
A tighter hole. It's all about the hole.
Well, see, I guess that comes with dick size because when you're endowed, you don't have to go for a tighter hole.
Yeah, you probably done ripped somebody's ass. A whole nother story. He ripped all that away.
So,
She just be sliding out.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not all for the ass play. It's just not. I admire a fat ass. Fat asses are nice to look at. I love to grab and smack them.
Right.
Even when you're hitting it from the back, I like the way it jiggles. But going inside of it, no, that's not my cup of tea.
Negative.
No, everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
Everybody has their things. That
so
they
what do you
love.
consider freaky then?
I mean, that's.
I mean, yeah. What do you consider freaky?
Freak. Well, if we got a checklist, I mean, let's. Head is played. Everybody knows.
Everybody know about head.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be taboo, but now it's like you expect it. You can get head on the first night sometimes,
right?
If you know what you're doing, but I guess like going different locations and doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? I like the public shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing it out in public in parks and shit like. At the drop of
be spontaneous.
Exactly.
Let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen wherever it's at. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I don't know, man. It's like because a lot of shit when you say freaky, it tends to go towards the ass. I don't.
Because that's as freaky as it can really get.
That's top tier.
Somebody's ear.
Yeah, I mean, cause top tier. I mean, when you say freaky, cause you can do a lot of shit. Yeah, y'all look.
Sometimes you just gotta know when to be silent. Okay, just be silent. you leave yourself open.
She asked me, what did I think freaky was, and I'm trying to explain to her.
Just plead the fifth, bro.
Yeah, because
no need for us to ask.
So it ain't
keep it to people's imagination.
We have an audience, and if I plead the fifth, you know how that goes. If a nigga don't defend himself or say something up front, she'll come back at you. And then
you did it.
So if you didn't say nothing, so you like the ass then. Well, no, I didn't say that. That's right. You didn't say that.
You didn't say nothing.
Right.
So
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with it.
So so that's why I said when it comes to freakiness, man. I mean, your mindset already goes to that, and that's why I say I'm not top tier. But fucking in different places, being spontaneous and all that. Nah, I ain't.
I mean, with the cheap clothes.
Oh yeah, I'll kiss the ass cheek and bite the booty cheek and all that.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just
But
ain't licking no ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying spread.
No, we not.
I ain't saying spread
Look
like
here,
a
man.
sandwich. I'm just saying
Anything. I'm not going any path that shit travels through. Okay. If shit's been there, Will ain't. All right. That's just the rule. If shit has been there, Will hasn't been there.
Have you tossed the salad?
Oh.
I've tossed the salad.
For real?
Shelly,
I was in your house when I did it. That's what the
damn.
hoo sound. Look, Ruby Road. Why you think the guy was hooting?
Oh yeah.
She be forgetting. See, I done so much dirt with her. She forgets.
It's too much to remember.
And he was hootering.
Shelly, you tossed the salad before.
I have tossed the salad. Now I haven't tossed a whole bunch of salads. It is ass.
And here we was sitting our goddamn drinks right beside each other and shit. I'm like,
I can't say in my 49 years I've done it ever since. But no, that was a dude.
Oh.
He was in there singing, honey. It's like a little owl.
see,
He was hootering.
you know, out of y'all two, if I had to put money on who actually did the whole ass thing, I would say Shelly.
Why?
Because Shelly is just like V-Love is like gangster. She
Always
I can't see V-Love like even because she couldn't do anything gentle. I think
she
everything.
Just throw you right.
Yeah, she'd be like, nigga, lay down or something. You know, just
like she was on set last night. You see how fast she fell in the character?
So it's like I don't see V-Love doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like Shelly, I see you like being like, come on, toot that ass up or something like that. And I can see a nigga complying.
And they would do it.
Yeah, because you live in Atlanta, so niggas down. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, nigga. It's a well-known fact that Atlanta's the new San Francisco. All right.
Yeah.
So hey, if y'all niggas get mad, it's y'all fault. Take it back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just going by what we see and what y'all women say. So hey, we wouldn't say that had y'all women not told us that. You know what I'm saying? But from what we hear, Atlanta's the new San Francisco for the dudes down there.
Atlanta is everything goes. It's like 20 to 1 dude. You got, you don't have no one guy. You have a guy that has many people.
Which I don't understand.
And he has a man and a woman.
And he might have a man and a woman. I mean, just keep it
that don't make sense to me. You said it's 20 to 1 dude. So if I got 20 options of female out there, what the fuck am I looking for a dick for?
Because it's different.
I don't give a fuck how different it is. Look,
I'm with you on that one.
Look here. Look, if I'm starving, I can eat the same shit over and over and over and not get tired of it. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's the same thing.
I think that has a lot to do. It's just looking for something different. Like, I don't know. That's how people always tell me it's something different.
Just flaming out there.
But a lot of them.
See it. No, really, when you see them, you know that they gay. You know what I'm saying? Because they just be like.
But they picking up. Men with wives and men with that's the ones coming at them. It's the single dudes. It's the ones that have, wives at home.
I got a gay friend, and everybody he dates is heterosexual. I said, if you fucking he is not.
No, he's not.
Exactly.
Let's go ahead and nip that shit in the bud right now.
They need to take bisexual out of the whole category. They need to delete that word, period.
Because that whole LGBT thing, we gonna cut all them letters out right now. And just call it what it is, except for the whole transgender thing. Like, now, me personally, I'm not gonna fuck with a transgender. That's just me.
But what if you didn't know?
Cause see, that's the thing. I'm married, so I ain't gotta worry about that shit no way. And I know my wife ain't never been a nigga. So, but what I'm saying is, man, like, okay, to each his own, man. I'm not hating anybody out there. What you decide to do is what you decide to do. Right. I'm just saying that I wouldn't do it because that's not something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that LGBT and all those different letters and shit, and this means this means that, to me, it all means gay. And they gonna say that's just being ignorant. You don't know.
Yeah, we talk about this. Yeah, we do talk about this on our show.
And like to each his own. What you think and believe, you can't get mad at somebody else for what they think and believe. You can't force. You cannot force your opinion on the whole goddamn country.
Exactly.
You can't.
You're right.
I'm not gonna sit here and bow down to that shit because I'm just not.
and I get it. I understand it, but it's
and because it was one point that you can't joke on us. You can't say that, man. But what the fuck for? Y'all say shit
all the time.
I got a partner. He gay as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He cool, but he gay. But that nigga, he joke on different shit all the time.
I don't like it when you come back in.
But when you say it's offensive,
right? Well, because he already know. I'm like, nigga, hey, look, if you dish it,
you got to be able to take it.
Because nigga, we go for the juggler, so I don't give a fuck. So you can't joke and not expect to, not get joked on. So I mean, plus that's what we comedians, that's what we do. So we gonna joke on your ass.
Right.
So like, don't dish that shit if you can't take it.
Exactly.
But my whole thing is, cause I see gay comics out there, and they say certain shit, and I be like, man, that's fucked up, because when you say something about them, they want to get all mad. If you gay and you joking on black people, you know what I'm saying, don't get mad when a black motherfucker joke on somebody gay.
You, right.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
It's kind of a double standard. I get that part.
Because I give a fuck if somebody say a joke about a black dude. I don't care.
Right.
Because it's a joke. But some people ain't got no
It's a
sense of
joke.
humor. It's even like on our show. Some people just take it. I mean, we got pastors that'll come pray over us. They'll say, like, you're going to hell. Y'all done died and then sold your soul to the devil.
And we got some that's freaky, too.
But look, I trips off it, though, because you say you got some pastors that say y'all going to hell and all that, but they be the main ones liking your picture.
But a pastor came to my page and he said the other day, I'm built for sex. But he can see me. But he can see me as the first. In the same breath, he said first lady. He said, "But you built for sex."
Because what did one say? Sister. He said, "What did he say?"
I can't help but notice, young sister. That
I can't help it that you look like that.
As I look at as I gaze. Now you gonna say, look, as I gaze upon your picture, sister, I can see you as a first lady. I also know that when I look at your picture, I can tell that you are built for sex. You are a breeder. You are built for sex. You are built for the penis. The penis should penetrate your pussy because you are built. God put that there to please me and make you the first lady. So what we need to do is we need to have a fellowship tonight in your quarters with just me and you, so I can lay hands and penis upon you.
But look how good that this came off
preach,
your
pastor. Preach, pastor.
I know I've been saying. But that's how it
But first, I have to get rid of this nigga in my bed first, because this is Atlanta and we go both ways.
All this corrupt, y'all. Y'all know this.
No, all I'm saying is, man, look, people, quit. Everybody say some old fucked up shit and they get quick to judge, but you do fucked up shit.
Right.
So don't be trying to judge and all that shit when you doing some fucked up shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. Look, Chris just tuned in. He's stupid as fuck.
Hey, look crazy.
Jokes. But let's go back to the show, because y'all talk about a lot of real shit, and and y'all actually are going through real shit. So it's not like y'all just touching on some shit that y'all don't know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the topics that y'all choose, y'all got some insight to that shit. So it's not like y'all just speculating and saying, oh, this is what I feel or I believe. No, y'all actually going through some of that shit.
Right. But the viewers, they like, the viewers that we have, they feel like they have a platform to talk. Like they want to talk about this stuff. They want to see what other people saying, so that's what we've given them. Out of all the stuff we do, we've given them that platform to just be adults and just say, hey, I want to bone somebody like this. I want to touch somebody. I want to know what this lady might think about me, or why I can't get this girl to like. They talk about that stuff.
Yeah, because, people want to talk about shit, but they're afraid to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck it. If that's how you feel, say
that's how you feel.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sugarcoat nothing with nobody. It's like, this is what it is. You like it or you don't like it.
I'm just graphic, that's all.
See, if we all grew up together, I think I would have hung out with V Love more. I think it wouldn't have been, but like we would have all kicked it. We would have all kicked it, but I just think I would have been under V Love wing a little bit more.
I'd have ran you through it. I can't keep up with
I'd have been under Shelly, because Shelly, she's gonna say what she gotta say. And I dealt with a lot of ignorant ass chicks, and her being like a big sister, I'd have had her have my back. So you know what I'm saying? Then I had V Love come whoop her ass. So it'd be like,
cause we come on, shit. We know you will talk that shit, but V Love gonna come and finish it.
Oh, she do. That's ride it down. I'm like, you got him hot like that. It's like 1 to 10.
I'm just like a no nonsense person. I love to have a good time, but I can't tolerate bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, especially when I see it coming, I be like, you know what? That's like when dude was like, I said, look, you can take that shit on somewhere else.
Yeah,
like,
she,
you know what I'm
she
saying?
went
Like,
for real.
that's just how I am
that's
for
her.
real. I don't do that.
And she real cool with it, so it's classy. You know, she'd be like, let her go. Like one dude was holding me one time by my hand in the club, and Vonda just came up with a little gun. She was like, I ain't even gonna
She
ask
was
you.
drunk.
Just let her fucking hand go.
And he was trying to take that.
I mean, she was
you know
so
what I'm saying?
cool.
But
I
it
was like,
different.
and she was like, come on, I'm always having to take you out of stuff.
She had too much fun.
Hold
when
on,
she
hold on.
drinking.
That was some cool ass shit. What did she say?
She was like, I ain't even gonna ask, just let her hand go. Just let her hand go. And she don't be blinking, she be dead ass serious. Cause you know, one of us gotta be like, I'm always clowning, so she gotta be like, I don't
You know how when
look,
if you go out with your friend and you know how
one
they like
gotta
to
drink,
get
one don't.
wild, you gotta stay. You can't turn up because you gotta watch this one.
That's exactly what happened
I'm
between
turned
me
all
and
the way
him.
up.
That's man and this one right here.
Like
all
I
the
be
time.
straight up on security level when I go somewhere with him.
Cause one of us gonna run free. I just be like, Vaughn, you got me.
So I guess man, you ain't gonna have no damn good time.
Nah.
We just gonna let you fucking run.
I'll give you an example. We went to a club called Palladium when it was here in Nashville. And soon as we get in there, he takes off and just start running through the crowd, jumping. I'm like, man, what the? And as soon as we get in there, this big dude mugged a bitch. So I'm like, if he gonna mug a chick, it's no telling what he do to a nigga.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, let me sit back and play security. Because this nigga here done went wild. I'm like, oh,
That's
man.
her. Yeah,
Now, let's start that night from the beginning, okay? That was after we got in the club. We pull up in the parking lot. We get to the parking lot. It's a little line outside and everything, but it's wild. First of all, it's a No Limit concert that was going on.
Okay.
The No Limit artists is back when the heyday back in 90-something. No, it was early 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they still popular, buzzing and shit like that. So everybody's in that motherfucker wilding out. We get to the door, and the security's like, y'all need to calm the fuck down or we going to air this bitch out, you know what I'm saying? Now, me knowing what type of club it is and knowing how security talk, I know he ain't finna air that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. My brother don't usually go out to spots like this. So he's already on 10 as far as security goes. Next thing you know, the door kicks open and they hit the rails. When they hit the rails, it makes a loud banging noise, which sounds like gunfire, but it's not actually gunfire. Soon as that happened, my brother grabs me and attempts to throw me to the ground because he thinks there's about to be some gunfire. And I'm like, bruh, no, you know, he's like, I'm just trying to look out. Yeah, I was like, calm the fuck down. So we make our way in the club. Now, if anybody hasn't been to a concert, a hood concert, let's just put it that way, there's a lot of jumping around, cussing, people fighting in every different corner.
Right.
It's it's lit for what they say so far. Yeah. So I'm used to this, and I know when you hit a crowd like that, you got to get with the flow, or they gonna know you ain't supposed to be there. So when I get in there, I'm with the shit. So I'm already bouncing through the crowd and all
Just
that kind of
doing
shit.
what
So I'm camouflaging, blending in. He's still on security mode. While he's on security mode, he's seeing shit that you normally wouldn't see if you just go with the flow. So while he's pausing, looking around and observing everything, he's seeing this bitch who's all in this nigga face get mugged and smacked. He sees another nigga get kicked and punched. He sees another nigga get slammed to the ground. And he's taking all this in. It's probably like slow motion. If you ain't seen the movie Saving Private Ryan,
everything just slowed down.
Everything slows down.
Right.
And you don't even hear what's going on. And he's just zoned out. And I'm in his ear like, bruh. And when he looks at me, he doesn't hear me. And finally he snaps out and like, nigga, we got to get the fuck out of here. I'm like, calm down.
Yeah, we got to go.
But that's how she is. Though. She's the same way. She's the same way.
Watching.
She watches, but it's good though because like there have been situations where I have completely passed out, and she gonna find me. She gonna be like, wait a minute. She'll stop everything. Wait, where's Shelly at? Where she go? She disappeared off the scene, and she coming and she carry heavy. You know, she's like Mortal Kombat in her pocketbook. So I know how she get there. I'm like, this girl.
I'm telling all my damn
this
business.
girl. I know her. I'm covered.
So we make it outside the club, and we're walking to the car in the parking lot. Now everybody knows that when you leave a hood club, and it's been a wild night, and it's some type of hood concert,
It's gonna be a fight.
there's gonna be some type of activity,
It's a fight.
extracurricular activity going on in the parking lot. And the best bet is just get in your car and leave, and pray that the bullet doesn't hit your gas tank or come through a window or something of that nature. So I'm making my way. I know the shit don't concern me. All I hear is, no, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, okay, that's my cue to keep walking. It don't concern me. They not talking to us. We not associated with them. Therefore, it doesn't concern us. Right. Keep walking. And then we hear, after fuck you, nigga, is, you gonna bring that white bitch out here? What, you think you better than us? I'm like, okay, it's finna be some shit.
It was you?
It was you.
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't with no white bitch.
Okay,
I know I'm an ex-football player that's bald-headed with earrings in his ear, but that don't mean I fuck white bitches.
I was like, wait a minute, was it you?
Anymore.
Oh, okay. So you did cross the fence at some point in your lovely life.
At one point in time.
So while I'm walking, I noticed that the whole group is not with me. And what I mean by group is my brother is not with me. He actually paused to take a look and gander at what was going on.
Right.
I turn around and he's just paused and he's looking. And I'm like, bro, you might want to keep moving. He was like, what? Do you not see what's going on? By this time, the black dude that brought the white girl and all the black girls that were following behind him mad at him for some reason. I don't know why. They wasn't going to talk to this nigga no way. But the fact that he had a white girl in the black club, they were upset. Right. And they wanted to be, heard. And he wasn't trying to hear that shit.
And I get it.
And, hey, dudes go with the majority. If it's a group of black girls over here and they jumping on this one black dude, guess what? They finna handle it. So, needless to say, they knocked the nigga to the ground and began to stomp this nigga within an inch of his life.
Really?
The black girls jumped the white girl, which is understandable. I mean, you go to a black club that's hood. Look here, Becky, you're not gonna. That's not a good look. Go downtown. Don't go on the outskirts where the niggas hang.
Right.
Bypass that.
Now, the thing that startled my brother was the fact that somebody.
This what really caught my attention.
Somebody.
This is why I stopped. Because now it wasn't me being security, because I knew what my brother was. Is just the entertainment portion now. I'm like, this nigga's finna get it. So go ahead.
He was about to get his ass
broke. Man. He was finna get it.
What happened was these niggas let the tailgate down on the back of a truck. Mm-hmm. One nigga apparently had been watching too much wrestling. He began to climb up on the back of the truck and bounce up and down like it's a diving board. And when I tell you this nigga jumped off the tailgate, using the tailgate as a springboard, put both of his knees to his chest, and stomped this nigga's lower back with everything that he had.
Oh my God.
I said,
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah.
My brother was so concerned that he looked back at me and said, somebody's got to help him.
Hey, it was over for him. Hey, he wasn't going home. He wasn't going home, man.
Wow. That's awful.
That happens.
It happens all the time, though.
My brother, J.C. Shegog, which is well known as far as security goes in Nashville, Tennessee, one of the best security guys to do it. Mm-hmm. He used to work at the Palladium. Unfortunately, at that night, he no longer had worked there. And when you have a good security staff that used to hold a place down and they leave, guess what? The place goes to shit.
Right.
And he actually just posted up here and he said he left in 2000 and that's when it went to shit. And that's probably around the time we was there, about 2001. Yep. So I said all that to say this. When I go out with my brother, he's pretty much standing watch.
You're covered. You feel comfortable.
I can't even work security with my brother.
Because he's still watching you?
We are supposed to secure the area. He's been steady mo securing me. Mm-hmm. When we worked at a Vanderbilt party downtown, there were a bunch of white boys. They ain't finna do shit. They get drunk and fight each other and cry. But
white boy wasted.
They not finna do nothing. I mean, and
to give myself a little, self-respect over this whole situation. I was taking at this when we were doing security in Vanderbilt. I was taking this drunk white girl and her boyfriend out upstairs, and I was putting them out of the club. But as I came back down, it was this big 6'5" light-skinned nigga and some little punk-ass white dude he was with. And all I see is my brother say, y'all want to do this here? And I just snapped. I just busted through both doors. I said, hey, it's whatever. Cause I was going to drop the big dude first. Cause I knew he could handle the little dude. But hey, that shit ain't going.
He can handle a little one.
I could have handled the 6'5" nigga, but it was the fact. And what he saw was, I was like, they wasn't finna do shit. Like I told him, I said, y'all want to do this here? And they backed down. But he came through with the overkill. So
you nailed it.
Yeah, I wasn't playing that shit.
But needless to say, man, you know, I love my brother to death, man, and I know he's always got my back, which is pretty much how you should feel about
Right.
Vonda, because you know she's gonna have your back and you ain't got to worry about shit. Which is why I say I probably would have been out with her,
Rolling with my girl.
yeah, and
Well.
yeah. So, but I could see if we all would have grown up together, I could pretty much see Shelly getting all us in some shit.
Yeah, believe that.
Cause Shelly done flirted with some nigga that got him thinking that he's in, and then she's like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go on home, and then now this nigga want to fight, and now we gotta whoop his ass because
heck of a people.
Listen, let me tell you about this. Remember when we went out that night? So she drank, and we having a good time or whatever, but I can't drink because I gotta watch her. She thinking the dude a little dude. He opened the door. This nigga drawers was this wide. She said, is that the one I met in the club?
His drawers
coming up the whole damn doorway. She's like, no.
And we was going to take him. That was the other part.
Hold up. Okay, y'all met him in the club, and then you said his drawers were covering up the door. What the fuck happened between that time?
Well, he wasn't supposed to be drawn. We was going to pick up money. He was breaking me off. So when we pulled up, but he was sitting, I guess he thought he was going to get him a little before he broke us off. But Vonda, he know my girl, he didn't know she was with me.
Hold up, Shelly. Help me understand this. Make it make sense now. Within confinements of the law, because if you taking money for pussy,
we wasn't giving
okay.
No.
All right,
we was not.
You notice she said she.
It was never to go down like in a sexual content. It was about going to get the money.
Okay.
But he had it on his mind that he was going to get it. But he was like his drawers was about as big as this whole table. But that was long. And I turned around and
I don't know how you forgot that.
Oh, no.
See, that's what alcohol does, is distorts things.
Yeah, it was distorted.
And she already can't see, blind as a damn bat.
So it was distorted. It was like, whoo. But no, she was right there.
Was he a sugar daddy?
No, he was just a regular old Joe.
Somebody just met in the club.
But back then we was juggling people, hustling a little bit.
We had a good time.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Which further lets me know that we would have been in a lot of shit.
Fucking with this one.
Back then it was the life. You look good on the scene. These dudes do everything for you. This is just how it works in this life.
And you actually ran a club or something, didn't you?
Yeah, Sandcastle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did y'all both run the club, or?
That's how we met.
That's how we met.
Okay.
100 years ago.
See, y'all running clubs and shit.
We was running it. We was on that scene. We was the scene at that time. We did our. That's why when we talk in our podcast, we can relate to a lot of stuff that people are talking about, because we've been out there long enough to know, like, this some shit you don't want to do. This some shit you might want to do. Mm-hmm. You might want to fall back on it. So we talk from that, and I think that's what makes us transparent to people.
One of us has experience, if not both of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whenever, because you have some people just be talking. We talk about shit that we've actually been through, or somebody somewhere in our little group has done it. You know what I'm saying? But we had a good time.
I see y'all little throwback pictures on there looking like Salt and Pepper and shit with the
hairstyle.
Yes. But I mean that back, because y'all was out and popping on the scene back when, and a lot of people don't remember this, but a lot of young people don't, but Freaknik and all that shit.
Yes.
So y'all was out there popping, and y'all had a buzz around that time, and at that time that was when Atlanta was the shit.
On fire.
That was when 95 South,
but
Ghost
that's when
Town
we was
DJs,
moving them streets. We was in them.
Yeah, that's when they had that song, My Boo, you know what I'm saying? At night, I think y'all that's it. The car washing music. The car wash. Everybody want to watch cars when that song come on. I don't know why.
We was out there. We did our thing. Then we slowed up a little. We fell back a little bit. And we was like, well, we're getting a little too off. What's the next hustle?
Well, I mean, but y'all still, y'all ain't.
But now we like pimps.
Yeah,
like little cougars. Little pimps. We just out here on the scene, and we just doing it now.
We just have a good time.
Right.
Teaching young men how to be grown.
Which further lets me know that Georgia, you guys got to get it together, man. I mean, y'all got women teaching y'all how to be men.
Yeah, we got to teach.
But she think everybody a baby. If they 40, she says, "Oh Lord, he just a baby." Like she about to be 80.
Now let me ask this question, because I've noticed just from our time together that I've introduced y'all to a few people, and for some reason they conversate with y'all for maybe a day or two, and they
a
don't.
few minutes.
They don't. and they don't call back, or when y'all call them, they go. What the fuck are y'all saying to these niggas?
Nothing.
That are scaring these niggas away.
Nothing. They just scared from the gate.
They just be like, they don't know what to say.
They don't know what to say.
They don't know what to say.
What is the opening conversation? Shelly, go.
What you like to do? You know, I might say what you like to do, what you're into. You know, what's your sex level like? We tweaking it, we working on it. You know, I gotta set the tone.
You start off a conversation.
I knew it was gonna be like that.
You understand what we're doing?
How big is your dick? That'll stop a nigga in his track real quick.
Or do you
now you gotta come up with a
do
lie.
you like it?
Do you like it?
No, that's the only question you can ask in Atlanta.
A dude will hit you with that first, but see, when you're a woman and you do it, it throw him off. A guy will be like, "Oh yeah, my dick big, I can eat your coochie like a champion." But if you come at a dude like, "But nigga, let me do you like that," they can't handle it. And that's what I do. I throw them off. I just give them the same energy they give me.
You don't ask a nigga how big his dick.
No, that's throw a nigga
I can
off
look
real
down there
quick.
until I saw a little man last night. It was in
But
my
she
eyeball.
will ask too. She's like, let me
take
see
it out.
Let me see.
You see what it look like? What we working with? Is it small, shriveled, cheesy? I mean, I need to know.
That I think is a nigga's biggest fear. Now, because I mean, here's the thing. Now, me personally, I'm a different breed. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to, hey, when I was out there, with these bitches, they say, "Let me see it." Okay, what you gonna do with it? You know, hey, I ain't pulling it out if you. And I already have my hand. I ain't pulling it out if this is gonna be here. What you finna do?
Right.
That's the type of mindset I had. But you ask a nigga to pull this shit out, some niggas gonna renege on that. Ain't nobody. They talk that gangster shit, but they ain't about it.
They ain't ready.
If a female asks you to pull that dick out, hey, you got to oblige. You can't just a female if she asking for it, then goddamn it, I'm gonna give it to her.
See.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, it ain't just looking. Hey, we ain't window shopping here. You got to be hands on when I pull this motherfucker out, because once it comes out, it's go time now.
Right.
So,
but you send the scary men. You gotta send men that got that can understand how we rocking. Like they can't just be coming scary. They came scary.
What Shelly? That's just the
text scared the dude. You sent me. I was like, I'm scared him in a text. I ain't even got to hello, how you doing on the phone. He was already scared. I was like, what is really going on here?
Shelly, what exactly was said in the text? Because I need help understanding.
She said something.
No, because here's the thing. Y'all, it's obvious. We're going to address the elephant in the room. Y'all are both very attractive women.
I think.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all beautiful. And you ain't, just, because I'm just going to be real. There's some motherfuckers out here right now that's in y'all age group that I wouldn't fuck. We was talking about that the other night. Grandmamas and in the upper level, like where we all at in our 40s, back when we were kids. Remember how 40-year-olds used to look back when we were kids? You're like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna fuck a 40-year-old. Fuck it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. But now it's like, God damn, nigga, you 40? So my thing is, y'all are attractive women and everything, man. But these niggas are getting scared away. What the fuck are you? You gotta
bring it to him like a dude. The same way you would bring it to me, I bring it to you before that. So. It's a mind game. It's all in your mind. I just help them out. Before they ask me what's my coochie size, I'd be like, "What's your dick size, though? What yours look like?"
Hold up, they ask you coochie size?
Is it wide, thick, fat, fluffy? It's all kinds of craziness.
Yeah, they do ask.
They ask you, is it big? Is it protruding off your shoulders? If is it popping in your jeans?
Is
you got
it
a camel
bald?
toe?
Is it hairy?
Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. So
when
you're a woman and you get asked it so much, now it's like, okay, you know what? You come at me like that, I'm finna come at you the same way. This is what it feel like.
Here's the thing with me. I'm not gonna ask you all that. I guess the main thing is are we fucking? I could give a damn.
Let's get to the point.
I give a damn about all that shit. I'm gonna find that out once I get there. You know what I'm saying, man? I guess we grunts in Tennessee. We don't care. We don't need to know the detail of the mission or nothing. It's a mission. Send us there. You know, that's how we are. Y'all got special op niggas in Atlanta. They want to know what's the mission. How do we stray?
They want to know all the details first.
That's the it's a selling point. Sex is the selling point. You don't meet dudes nowadays that just have a conversation, and if you do, you got to hold on to the one that's saying it. That's probably the difference on our timeline. Like when we meet dudes that are like really not coming at us on a sexual level, they talking about some other type shit. When you meet the ones that's bringing in, oh baby, I'll eat you out to your behind. I'll do this and this. You play back with them. It's you playing a game. It becomes a game.
I don't
now.
do that.
I don't do that. You know,
like, look,
that's what you want to do.
We can go out, we can have a good time, whatever. We ain't fucking. We ain't doing none of that. So if that's what you think and that's what's on your mind, you can keep it moving.
But
I tell you, I'm just straight up.
Shelly, here's the difference. Here's the difference. I believe Vonda when she say we ain't fucking.
I ain't fucking.
But with
Say it again. I am not fucking these dudes, man. I might talk about fucking them, but I ain't fucking them.
Oh my God.
There's too many dinglings. I'll be a little hot. My coochie be worn out. No. We got to keep some shit together, honey. No, you got to get past the gates, the heavens, the walls, and everything else. This is diamonds down here. No.
So you know, on past that, you know what I'm saying, about the whole fucking and all that kind of stuff. That's in Atlanta. I know you in Carolina. So that they kind of country like we are in Tennessee up there. They probably ain't on that special op shit they got going on there in Georgia.
They be a lot on the damn download though, for real.
That is so crazy. How do y'all deal with that shit, man? Because like I said, me and my brother, we've been out the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's going on 2 years for me. It's going on 30 years for my brother.
Ain't that long. It's 20.
Okay, that's a
long
good
time.
spill.
Yeah.
And my brother,
But that's safe now because you don't know what you're getting out
Right,
here.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's safe. And I feel like if you got a person and you've been riding together, y'all down, all this shit out here now, and the people that's, you know, on the down low or doing whatever, then you got a chick up here swearing you the only one, but she fucking everybody up here. Nobody got time for that. It's too much shit out here for that. So if you got one person, just chill. You can make that person, or y'all can, you know, communicate and get what you want out of anybody. It's just them been willing to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real right now. Well, I mean, shit, I'll be real anyway. But when you get to that point and you bust, I mean, here's the thing, man. Because everybody they want to go out there and fuck this one, that one, that one.
Right.
Why?
Right.
That's always the question.
Why? And I had to ask myself that question because I used to be that nigga that you be like, man, I'm finna knock that bitch, that one up. That was my mindset. And my mindset was like that because I didn't get no play in high school. So I was like, I was revenge fucking. I had to get even.
I'm finna get it all.
Yeah, I mean, because bitches didn't fuck me in high school. I was the corny nigga or something like that. But when I got older and shit like that, and I saw these same bitches, I was like,
now they want to get you.
Yeah, now I was like, yeah, and I would.
Back then they ain't want you. Then they was all on you.
And I'm not even hot. It was like these bitches just wanted some,
Just
you know,
want some nice chocolate.
The
ambiance was good.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of revenge fucking, but I had that mindset, and when I started realizing, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, it's not a numbers game, you know. And I looked at my brother, and I was like, damn, my brother, he got a family. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this. You know, he's got that, you know. And, you know, I'm not the one that wanted a big family. Because when I got older, I was like, you know what? I don't want to have kids now because I'm old. I don't want to, you know, not be in a life when they get older.
Right.
So that's the whole, because everybody say, why you ain't got no kids? Why you don't want none? You 40-something, have a kid. My mindset, I'm thinking this step, and this step ahead. Right. And they be like, that's crazy. But I know how I was when I was a kid, when I lost my mom at an early age. I don't want to put another kid through that. So therefore, I don't want to bring a kid into this world and then leave, you know what I'm saying, and they not even 20 yet, you know what I'm saying? So
I get it.
So that's my mindset. But I look at what my brother and his wife got, man, and after all these years, they still strong.
Right.
And that's beautiful. Especially this day and age because so many people are playing games and bullshitting with people, man. And I mean, let's be real, man. Like everybody, you can say you want to be a player and you want to be out there in these streets and do all that, but at the end of the day, everybody wants somebody.
Right.
That's what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
The ultimate goal is you want to be with somebody that you want to spend your life, because we're not going to be young. We have more years behind us than we have ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? So why do you want to keep wasting your time on people?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me.
And when you get a certain age, like I'm 49, V is 51, we don't have 6-7 years to give somebody and be like, oh, just take these years, waste them because you
my
ain't got
damn
shit else to
time,
do.
period.
So you picky. You get a little picky, or you could be like, no, I'm gonna play this game with you for a little while. We're gonna see what this, and you cut it off. So we entertain a lot of stupidness.
Who? Not
she
we.
don't.
You do.
I entertain you for a little while until I get tired and I lose interest like that. So
I stay on her ass about that. Y'all would believe. I'll be like, why? Why
I have
you
a
wasting your
short
time?
level of interest. Like it lasts for a second. I have to really like you to be like into you like that, but it just be like a joke to me most of the time. I'd be like, okay,
It's a game for her.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you want to play with me? I'm gonna play back with you. So like playing dominoes, you know what I mean?
And you absolutely right, man. At this point in our life, like, why would you even want to invest? I like, to me, starting over completely scares the fuck out of me right now.
Yeah,
you know, I'm so comfortable with what I got going on right now, and the relationship I got with my wife right now is so great. You know, and we understand each other and understand where we're coming from.
And I spoke about that. It was
Y'all
beautiful
do.
to see that on the set last, and I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, I gotta find one of those. You
the way she supports you, you know
just the whole.
But and see that's the difference. See, a lot of people they say, well, he a hoe, he did all that. No, I true enough, I had a lot of experiences with different relationships out there with a lot of different women, but the reason being is I never found what I wanted in a woman at that time. So when I finally got the what I wanted, and we had that understanding, and she sees what I do, and she knows when a woman is confident like my wife. And she knows that I'm not finna go and do anything, even though I have to interact with different. I mean, because I'm out there,
right?
I'm out there, and a lot of people couldn't handle that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? To be in those situations that I have to be in,
right?
With show business and being in comedy and have to take pictures, have to be hugged up and all that. A lot of women, they can't deal with that, and that's what I used to run into. And I had a lot of insecure women back in the day that really couldn't deal with the fact that I was out there in the light like that. So therefore, and I'm not even a big star. I'm not, so imagine once it gets to that point.
How is the rush that comes with it.
So for her to be able to, take those feelings out of it and just look at me and be like, baby, do you? I know what's going on.
Right.
Take care of your business. That kind of support right there, when I go out there and I know I got that support and I ain't got to worry about that shit when I get home, that makes me, that allows me to be the best that I can be. And I don't have to have that headache when I get back in the car on that ride home like I used to. Because trust me, some of the motherfuckers I used to be with, when I get in that car and we ride home,
it's a long ride.
Who was that bitch? Motherfucker, I don't know. She wanted to take a picture. Well, damn, I mean, did you have to be all like that with her?
And it's people don't understand. Like, we cut off. I'm Shelly Live on a podcast. I'm not Shelly Live outside of my real life. We do things a little different. Don't get the two confused. I say it all the time.
But people do it all the time.
But they do. This is not. I'm putting on for. This is a show to me. So we not. No.
I mean,
but you have to be secure within yourself, like you said. You know what I'm saying? And an insecure person is the worst motherfucker on the planet to be with, to me.
It'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, because they looking at everything you're doing, watching everything. If I'm out here, like you said, out here trying to do something, and you know that's what I'm doing, if you coming home to that person every day, what you worried about?
Right.
You know, so what are you worried about? Because if you elevating, that person is gonna elevate along with you. Just hold on and let me do what I'm doing. And chill, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, because your wife made me feel comfortable doing my scene. Just her being in the room and me
cool
climbing on this dude, and she was like, "You're doing such a fantastic." Wow, thank you for that compliment. She was like, "You're doing great. It looks really good in the camera." I'm like, "Yes, yes." Because I was, I'm climbing on a little dude about as big as my camera. I'm like, I feel some type
don't do him like that.
But I love you, baby. I love you. But I had to really think about it. So I was like, but she was all pro in the sports in the corner.
He said, But when he came, he said, she's so strong. I said, well, she is supposed to be,
Yeah.
But if you said, oh, yeah, that's right. He felt a little bit better about like a woman just
threw him. I was like, and
that.
I didn't want to throw him so hard. He said, what do you do? You go to the gym? I'm looking down. He was like, go to the gym.
When I tell you, and people, we're going to say enough, not too much to give it away, but when you picked him up and threw him on the bed, first of all, Shelly had to pick. Her scene called for her to pick this guy up and throw him on the bed, and I didn't know how that was gonna go. I didn't know how it was gonna work at first. Because I didn't know how much bigger.
I'm way bigger.
Shelly was gonna look compared to him. Yeah. So it's funny because she's so much bigger than him, and then she picks him up and throws him on the bed, and the way he falls on the bed and just submits, it's like I had when we said cut, I had to say, hey, bro, you do know that like you supposed to be doing the fucking like, she's not gonna enter you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So you gotta
who fucking who?
And he kept saying, why your legs so far apart?
It was hilarious though. It was hilarious.
Funny though. It was funny.
And for you, let's talk a little bit about you all's acting, because now I'm gonna ask this question: have y'all had any classes with acting or anything like that?
I have a coach.
You have a coach.
Kennedy,
Okay.
yeah.
What about
No.
you? So with that being said, I mean, you guys did, and you ain't always had a coach. You just got this
I
coach,
just
right?
got the coach. But I have done stuff. out there before, so I'm kind of and then I perform. I sing.
Right,
so
right,
It
right.
kind of gives me that.
Yeah, I seen some of those.
Yeah,
That
but
sound good too.
Yeah, no, I be singing like that's my first love, just to be out there on that kind of scene. But all this other stuff just I like people and I like energy. So
now I said that to say this. For the way you guys brought it and the energy y'all had last night for the scenes that y'all were in, fucking amazing, man. It's like, I love that because it makes me want to step my game up when I have to get on scene. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at y'all, and I'm like, oh shit. So when I film, when I shoot my shit tonight, I got to make sure I come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you guys, man, y'all really inspired me and motivated me to shut my shit down tonight. So I can't wait to get on there and do my thing, man. And dude, I'm telling you,
It was so much fun.
But it was y'all made it so pleasant on that set though. It was the people, the energy from the people. There's no personalities. There's nobody trying to outshine. But that's different.
Everybody just getting along.
No one's trying to knock nobody. We all had fun. No one took nothing personal. That was relieving.
and it always, it's not. I'm glad y'all said it, because it was not always like that. We had to build what we got now. We had to let a lot of people go.
And sometimes
everybody ain't meant
everybody's
your
not
journey.
meant to go.
Cause we had people that if you wrote a script and you wrote their character, nah, man, I ain't gonna play that because that makes me look like a punk. I ain't no punk in real life. I'm like, nigga, you acting.
That's what I was about to say. You acting.
I ain't a man, but I'm playing a whole.
Right, I'm like, dude, it's a fucking character. Yeah, man, but I ain't nobody gonna beat me up. I was like, you know what?
That's self-esteem.
I'm like,
That's
self-esteem. So I was like, it got to a point where I was like, you know what, man, I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I'm tired of trying to put different promotions on. I'm tired of trying to film this. And it got to a point where I was getting discouraged. Mm-hmm. But my brother, he just kept on motivating me and saying, bro, it's gonna come together. Just keep doing your.
That would be her.
And he like all the way up until we started shooting the Brown Brothers show, those sketches that we were doing. And he was like, yo, I love that we doing this, man. You need to go ahead and do a full. He's been telling me I need to do a full feature for a long time.
Right.
So when we finally got this out and we started reaching out and talking to people and everything like that, and everybody started jumping on board, and he started seeing like how people were reacting. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, you actually got a good, because I wasn't, me, I was sitting there still, thinking about what,
through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still thinking about how things used to go and all that. But my brother was like, he's always the voice of reason. He was like, yo, bro, these motherfuckers are legit.
Mm-hmm.
They down. They want to do this shit.
Right.
Y'all contacting me. Where the script? What day is this? And I'm saying, and I ain't never had that. I used to have to search for people, and
Hunt them down.
and the last thing you want to do if you got to be filming is search for a motherfucker on the day of shoot.
But
Right.
timing is everything.
Timing.
Timing is everything.
And I'm not fucked up. A lot of people say, but you 42 and you just not. You know what? I'm not fucked up with it. When I talked I talked to Michael Collier, and I keep saying that because, for one, Michael Collier I'm a big fan of Michael Collier. So to have him on my show, that was great. I'm still living a high from that. But he said some shit on my show that just, he don't even know it, but it inspired me so much, man. And he was just telling me about, what you need to do. This is the path you need to go. This is what you need to do to put yourself in a position to win. Mm-hmm. And everything that he named off, I'm already doing.
See?
So that right there, and it doesn't matter when it happens. It happens when it's supposed to happen.
Exactly. I said it all the time.
Bernie didn't. Bernie didn't make it until he was. I believe older.
Yeah, you got to start when it's set for you. And when it's yours, when it's your time to shine, can't nothing stop you. People ain't nothing gonna hold you back. I was talking about her last night on that live that I did. I can be down. See, y'all don't see me when I'm crying and I'm angry and shit ain't working and I'm like venting to her. And she say she's on the phone with me all night. I be like, girl, I just can't do it. And she's like, let me tell you something. Fuck them motherfuckers that's screaming in your ear. Get out there, do what you do. You gotta have that because I don't have that support.
Mm-hmm.
And people think like I got a big following, but I gotta have that. I love this girl. I love her like life because she supports what I do. She see my vision. I'm like, girl, I gotta go hard. I gotta go harder. I wake up with this shit on my mind every day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part that people don't see you grinding on.
And then, too, people think you're supposed to put an age limit on what you're doing. That don't mean shit.
Right.
Age is just a number. If you can't let people kill your dreams. Because guess what? If you listen to what the naysayers say, you'll never get anywhere. You'll still be stuck where you were when you had to deal with all the bullshit from people. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it moving. Mm-hmm. And you got to stay motivated. You got to motivate yourself, too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So people listen.
People will tear you down. Honey.
A lot of times people be with you to hinder you instead of letting you move forward. They're the people you got to drop off because, like I just said, everybody's not meant to go with you when you moving up. Some people you got to just drop them off and keep it moving, and that's just what it is.
And that's another reason why I'm so glad that we all actually gelled and clicked the way we did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because dude, it's a lot of and even with the females last night, that you all
we
met.
just kind of like
because
it was cool.
and they're the same way. How we look at y'all like our sisters and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Kels and all of them that y'all met last night, and she actually tuned into the show today. What's up, Kels? But that whole crew, they are so supportive.
And you can feel it. You felt their energy.
Yeah.
All you said, just the whole. I'm telling you,
just
everybody
cool.
last night was just amazing people. They really were.
And that's how I know that this project, man, is gonna be. It's gonna be
great.
I told my wife something the other day, man. I said, I'm really like I'm a believer of things happen for a reason and how they happen and how things line up and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And the fact that my mother is laid to rest on the same street that we're filming on just lets me know that she's there.
Her spirit's right over
there. And my brother man, we were big time mama's boys. We were, and we lost our mom at an early age, man. And that was a crucial point in our life because we at that time we were just now coming into our teenage years, and for a boy to not have his mama in his teenage years. And I'm just gonna be real, man. We had to grow up hard because our dad, he's an ex-Marine that didn't know how to show love. Our grandmother was old school, you know what I'm saying. So it's like if you it's tough love. They loved us. Don't get me wrong.
It was hard.
Right.
But it was like
that nurturing kind of love that you get from a mom.
So the stuff that you're looking for to hey, it's gonna be okay. We didn't have that. So and I think that's another reason why coming up. The mindset was a little different when it came to relationships and stuff too, because not having that type of experience growing up, not blaming it all on that because at some point I was just a hoe. I'm just gonna put it out there. Which is why I'm a little nervous about my youngest nephew.
You got it naturally.
Because and speaking of my nephew, I love them to death, man. I'm big shout out to Lil Will, man. He just put together his first PC, built it himself.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So big shout out to him because he was always telling. He's like, yo, Big Will, I want to build me a gaming PC so I can do this and do that. And he put the shit together. His dad bought him all the shit, which is another shout out to my brother because PCs, for anybody who knows, that shit is expensive.
Yes.
So, but he said, hey, if you want to do it, I'll buy it.
I'm gonna want you. That's how you got to do though. You got to support these kids.
And he put that shit together because he likes doing shit like that.
You have to invest in your kids.
Got
right.
to.
Now, Little Richard on the other hand, he's an entertainer. I mean, he's an entertainer.
Where'd he get that from?
I have no idea.
I wonder where this came from.
I don't know because I'm not around him. He's a daddy's boy. He's around his daddy 24/7.
But that's a good thing.
No, it's great. It's great. But my brother's not an entertainer.
No, he is laid back.
He's laid back.
Yeah.
Some dude in the world.
Yeah, so I don't know where Lil Richard gets that shit from. You know what I'm saying? Now Lil Will is super laid back.
Yeah,
they're the opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah,
I mean, like me and him.
I mean, it's funny as hell. Yeah, I mean, and I hate that they're not gonna be around, but then again, it's safe with COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, them two, man, they some nuts. And then Michelle is just in a world of her own. She's in a league of her own. I love that little girl to death.
She is the big sister.
She definitely the big sister.
She lives in Nashville too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But right now she's in Clarksville because she goes to school up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she won't let nothing happen to her little brothers or little sisters.
Right.
Because she got a sister on her mama's side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's jump over to, because we talked a little bit about Shelly's role and everything, and what she did with throwing the little boy on the bed and everything. I ain't gonna say little boy.
Man.
Sean, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But
in the movie, he's a little dude to me.
He was like,
but cool.
She had him drinking and everything. He came out. He just took that shot. He said, "I gotta go back in."
You know, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say he was worried about going in there. He actually wanted to shoot the scene over and over
again.
And I said, Sean, we got enough tape. No, bro.
No, we gotta get this.
I think I just gotta get this angle. You gotta do it again. Can she start out on top of me this time? I was like, dude, calm down.
And I'm riding away. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Oh God.
He was funny though.
I can't wait.
Vonda, you
pimping.
She was so fucking gangster. The shit that you said hurt my feelings. And I know it was just acting, but I was like, oh shit, you was cutting deep. And I was like, where was that coming from?
That was real life. No, I'm just kidding. she right. I'm joking. That was real life. Nah, I don't know. It was just fun, and like she said, the atmosphere was so comfortable, and you said improvise, so shit, that's what I did. And that was just that. But it was fun.
Now, you got...
But I would say some shit like that for real.
I know you would. But,
yes.
And I'm going to say that because you got another scene quite like that tonight, too.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
But it's the guy is not going to be as aggressive as the one was last night.
He was so damn. He said, "Fuck you."
He was funny. I'm talking about funny.
People, we having a great time on the set, man. And tonight, my brother is gonna bring his character to life, man. And I cannot wait.
Yes, I cannot wait for tonight.
For y'all who don't know, we've talked about it a couple of times, a couple of weeks ago, man. Just this character name is Dope, and he is just. It's funny because I've been knowing Dope since we was like 12.
Shit, younger than that.
Yeah,
Boys in the Hood came out early.
Right.
80s or 90s?
Something like that, yeah.
90s, late 90s or early.
So
he got early.
Yeah, so
Early
that's
90s.
what he got. Because at that time, the only gangster shit we knew was on TV. We lived in the suburbs, so Boys in the Hood and Men's Society is the only shit we knew.
Right.
Gangster's supposed to be. So Doughboy was Ice Cube, and we thought that was the coolest nigga ever. So he kind of took that name and turned it into Doe, and he just created this character. As a kid. Now he's a kid doing this.
I thought it was real. I thought you was about a real person. You made up somebody in your mind.
He made that.
So y'all was crazy.
Alter ego.
Yeah.
Y'all was crazy.
But I took it on. I took on the persona.
Yeah.
So I got to see this character.
Yeah.
Tonight.
I
That's
can't
gonna
wait.
Be interesting.
So I mean, it's gonna be fun, man. Like I said before, man, I'm just happy that I actually get to be on camera and on the screen with all three of y'all, man. Because it's great. It's real. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of great energy, and I think we're gonna put something magical together, man. And when y'all see the footage, man, I mean that cinema, man, that shit looks great. So,
I can't wait.
Yeah, your wife kept saying, she said, it looks so amazing in there. Do that again. I was like, and she said it so sweet. I'm like,
I like that.
goodness.
I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm like,
She's so cool, man. She is.
cool, man. Like some
You
her.
can't help but call her a little Joy, but
She is so cool, though.
she just seems like a little kid sometimes.
Because we could have had a sergeant. You know what I mean? She could have been in there like all serious, and it makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But she made it so comfortable in there. And then, y'all guys was in, and then Matt, just the whole little crew was just
But
cool.
what made it so fun, because, when you're improv, each time is something different. You don't get the same thing every time. And every
You
time
feel some
was
kind of
so
energy off
damn
your character,
funny. It was like, Antoine, is crazy.
No,
He
he's a
had
fool.
me. I almost could. Oh my God! I almost couldn't stand up. He had me laughing so hard. He's so extra. He's so extra.
Yeah, and dude, like I said, I didn't get to see those scenes because I was actually in the other room,
my
so
God.
I didn't get to see those, man. But tonight we got a lot of great stuff that we're gonna shoot. Actually, as soon as this show's over, we actually finna wrap up in a second. I know we were supposed to play the game, but goddamn, it's already over an hour and 10 minutes, man. So. We can't play that because we have to be back at the set and get ready to start shooting, man. But man, I mean, before we get out of here, we definitely got to touch on y'all show. We want to share that shit and put it out there as much as possible. Hey, everybody listening, because we got a lot of listeners that's tuning in on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that shit. Hey, these girls are finna tell you where they at. Y'all need to go follow them and check them out because I'm telling you, man, they got some big shit going on. Very entertaining. I love it. I always go on there and just comment some ridiculous shit.
We do.
I love it.
But let them know where they can catch y'all at.
YouTube is our biggest thing, y'all. Please go to YouTube, Shelly Live and V Lovebirds. Subscribe. We need you to subscribe. That matters. She can tell you the rest of them.
And like also Facebook, Shelly Live and Ravonda Bird, or Shelly Live and V Lovebird. You can find us there on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8:00. Every week.
Like we said. And Naughty Nice 22 is our IG. Get on these platforms. We make it do what we do. We interact with you people. Just understand, don't have your kids sitting by. This is graphic content. And I mean graphic.
And y'all got merch out now too, right?
We're getting ready to drop that, yes. And these are our if y'all can see it in the camera.
They can see a little bit of it.
We will be posting this up, so you'll see that come up too.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it all. We're all together.
But y'all like,
We
share,
following
subscribe.
y'all.
Now, hey, like I said, man, we all in this together, man. And like my whole goal is because and probably don't need to be telling this on, but I don't give a fuck because it's not gonna stop that no way. You know, I'm the next step for me is a radio station, and then the next step after that is a TV station. I ain't talking about just a movie. I'm talking about a whole
own it. Just have
fucking network.
Everything.
Yeah, you know, if Oprah can do it, why can't I? That's
You
how I
can.
look at it, man.
That's how
so
we feel,
and
baby.
that's
The
what
sky
we
is
doing.
the limit.
Right. So and when we all see each other at the top, you know how we gonna do.
Yes.
And we claim it, man. We don't sit here and talk about, man. Oh, I hope, or I wish, or I pray that this happens.
When?
We put
It's gonna
pray.
happen.
We pray to the Lord for it, but you know what? When it happens, because that's what we putting in. Hey, when
When it
When it
happens.
happens.
That's what we. That's how we speaking it into existence, man. Because we ain't got time for all that. You know, I've been doing it the wrong way for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to get on the right train,
Right
man,
way.
and get there the way we need to get there. But with that being said, man, dude, check these lovely young. I hate when I do that. Check these lovely young ladies out on their platform. You will not be disappointed. They do get a little graphic. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, if you want to have a late night session with yourself, dim the lights, put the phone up, you know what I'm saying? Hands free. Well, you won't be hands free.
Bad. That sounds so bad, but it is what it is.
And don't count on Vonda, but you know what I'm saying? Shelly.
Oh yeah, and you know she's starting her Shelly Live After Dark too. We're working on that too. Now
talk about that real quick.
Shelly Live After Dark is going to be the live that you don't see, the footage that we do not air on these public pages, honey. And we're going to be after dark in it. We finna be talking
she
and
gonna
touching
be
the
Shelly
fellas.
Live, not we. She.
Vonda's going to be
I'm on the
behind.
background
She
on
background.
this.
She's just running the money.
Look, me and you on the same page, and
All
y'all
right.
two on the same page.
Right.
But you know,
I hate to say that, but it's true.
Enticing people a little more edgier.
So hold
It's
on.
like a fantasy.
It's like a fantasy.
It's a
It's like
fantasy
saying flag
page.
football.
Yeah, 'cause
No.
that's definitely fantasy.
It is like playing flag football.
But these ain't gonna be like those pictures you were taking that had all the passes up in an uproar.
Well, it's probably going to
Yeah,
be a little more detailed.
a little
than
more
that.
risque.
shit.
A little more
A little
risque.
more risque.
You might see a shade of a boob.
Shelly, do you got an OnlyFans page?
That's
That's
it
what
is.
she's working on.
That is what that is. It's Shelly Live After Dark.
Oh shit!
But it's going to be hot and it's going to be tastefully done. You know, I always make my son look at it first. He'd be like, yeah, you can put that up. Mine's good.
It,
The footage, you know, when I be trying to suck men in my eyeballs. on Facebook. You know, I try to. I be in the room posing. I be about to break my neck. Y'all don't know how hard them pictures are. I don't know. The behind the scene is hard.
And she thinks I'm a professional photographer. You didn't take this right.
I be like, girl,
take
get
it
the
yourself.
thing.
I'm not a photographer.
Get the whole tiny little bit of the time.
When I tell you the shock and awe that Shelly puts on you at any given time, last night she came to me and said, I'm finna go get dressed. Now, I just want to let you know the whole left side of my ass cheek is going to be showing. Is that cool? What? Whoa. What?
Your face was priceless. He said, huh? Wait, what you say? What? He said, wait, let me see it first.
And she and how Shelly does is when you ask her the way I asked her, she's like, she hits you right back with the same thing. The whole left side of my ass cheek is going to be showing.
It's gonna be out. We put it on. I show up. I said, "Girl, which I can't go mess up the set tonight because he would have saw my whole ass."
No, she couldn't have worn that.
I don't think he complained. I think he actually
had a great time.
Had a great time. And whenever you're acting and somebody actually gets
a boner,
aroused
in my eyeballs, remember contact shift.
All I'm gonna say is you did a damn good job for him to actually feel like it was real, and he got but
it was fun though. I had a ball.
I think he was, a lot of those takes. I think he forgot because he didn't even call you the name that he was supposed to call you.
He was calling me Precious.
He's like Precious. Oh, Precious. I'm like, I said nigga.
Precious. Precious.
I was like, who the fuck is Precious? Did you watch Precious before you came here? The fuck are you talking about?
Precious.
And nigga said, he said, oh my bad.
And then right before his wife was like, it's passion. Like right before he started talking.
That nigga said, we told that nigga passion 4 times.
And he kept saying Precious.
We said, ready, action. Oh, Precious. Oh, Precious. Oh, this is so great, Precious. I said, nigga.
That was a lot of pressure though because we kept getting the name wrong. But yeah,
it got to the point where I was like, "Nigga, just is that
call
your
him Precious and stay passionate."
Right. So he ended up saying Precious,
and then fixed it.
And he fixed. He was like,
He said, "You got me a little confused, passion."
Right?
That's how he did. So
I
it
said,
came out
"Nigga,
good.
I understand. I gave you free will with your script, nigga. But hey, her
he was free willing it,
right?"
No, when I think you had stepped off, and she said, "Well, what are you wearing for the scene?" He said, "This is it." She said, "Oh, you're wearing that." Her face tells everything. She said, "Oh, you're gonna keep that on."
Because I thought he was gonna be, in some button down with the chest out or something. But we got it together.
It is what it is, man.
We got it together, honey. Yeah, you got it together.
I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna change it around a little bit in there, man. So we're keeping the scenes that we had with y'all, but the room's gonna look different because we got to shoot from different angles.
Right.
So to make it look bigger than what it is. So, but we're gonna have a blast tonight, man.
No doubt.
We finna get our ass on over there now, man. But before we get out of here, man, people, please subscribe, like, share everything that you heard today. If you haven't done it already, what the fuck is wrong with you? Please go out there and do, because I'm look here, man. I've seen the shit that y'all like and subscribe. Get the fuck out of here if you telling me that was worth subscribing to and you haven't subscribed to anything that's going on in this room right now. I said something last night on my live feed that probably ruffled a little some people's feathers. I said, I'm humble, but I'm finna start owning the quality that we put out. And that's not being boastful or anything like that. It's just being confident in your shit. Exactly. I'm a competitor. We all play sports for years.
Right.
I take the same energy that I had when I was playing ball and I put it into this shit here. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go into this as a competitor. When I see other stuff out there, I'm competing.
That's what you're supposed to
do.
Iron sharpens iron. My homie JC told me that. If you got somebody out there that's doing something that's some boss shit that you feel is quality and you want to go head up, hey, let's go head up. The best man will win, but guess what? We go put out some bomb ass qualities together.
Yeah. Right.
I told my brother the other day, I said, fuck the Breakfast Club. And I don't give a shit who hears it. And the reason I say that, at first I was like, man, that's great. They do that. Then my brother was like, yo, what's so great about them? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, the only thing they doing different than us is they got different guests that that some people feel
Right.
that are at a different stature. You know, now we have guests too,
but we watch it.
But some people say, and what I mean by some people, they tune in because they have these people that really don't mean shit. I'm just gonna be real. You know, what's a celebrity? A celebrity is something that people make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, you look at these people who get on there and talk about fake problems that they, you know. So I bring people on here that got real problems.
Exactly.
You know, but the only difference is between us and them is the clientele that they bring into the studio, because going toe to toe and holding down a show, they can't fuck with us.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Charlamagne, what's her name? The female Angela Yee and bitch ass Envy, they can't fuck with us. And I say bitch ass Envy because my brother don't like him, and if my brother don't smoke with you, I don't fuck with you
either.
I don't fuck with Envy.
So that's how I feel. Hey, no shots. I mean, I'm glad y'all got y'all platform, but anytime you want to go show for show, let's do it.
Let's do it
right.
Let's do it.
This is a game to win, honey.
Let's do it.
And it is a competition out here, because you look and you see everybody doing something, but like you say, you got to bring something different to the table and elevate your shit.
Right.
Can't worry about what somebody else doing. You got to do you.
Right.
That's it.
And I think what sets our bar on our platform is the fact we actually talk to the people on live. Like, we read and we work, we touching them. I think that's what makes.
And
us
you know,
different.
people love to hear their names.
They love it. And we call it out. Hey, you know, we know you did.
And you recognize them coming every week.
And you know what's funny? It's crazy, but it could be 1 million or one person on there. But if you post and they say your name, you be like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's all about the name, baby.
Goddamn Shelly lies said my name.
We got some recognition.
Yes, we call them out, but it's good though.
But that's what's up, man. But like I said, I know I've been saying this forever. We finna get out of here. We actually finna get out of here. It's time for real. Hey, people.
Thank y'all for having us again.
No, you know what? Hey, no,
I'm
thank
glad to
y'all
have
for coming
y'all.
through,
Finally
man.
meet y'all in person.
You know,
Yes, thank you.
It's gonna be a long relationship.
Well, like I said, man, people who don't know, man, these are our sisters, our older sister. We got another sister that y'all gonna meet tonight.
Right.
And, man, KO is that's our dog, man. She's another OG. We love her to death. When I tell you, the people that rock with us, and she's kind of protective over us though, you know. So she'll lay a motherfucker out, you know. Like,
that's KO and Kales though.
Yeah, KO and Kale's the same way. Yeah, she'll lay a motherfucker out for us too. And I think you know what I'm saying, Shelly, she'll talk about laying a motherfucker out. But,
her mouth would kill your ass dead.
D-Lo gonna lay a
Gonna be on
motherfucker
top
out.
of you. I'm gonna say, go and get that. Go handle it. Go handle that, girl.
But yo, people, man, like I said before, if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. With all that being said, man, we finna get out of here, and we hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend and a great next week, man. But with that said, man, we are out this bitch. Peace.
Bye. Deuces.